All right, they cut me off again. And so yeah, that is going to be open soon in society, male and male, and that's how weak we got. Oh, and what I was saying is that a lot of things are out of hand. Yeah, a lot of folks went into a certain leadership position with value, and then they got caught up in the flow of things. So normally, when things get out of hand, they result back to what they are familiar with, which is the beginning training, and yet it's out of control. They start looking at it, it's like being drunk, and now you're sober and you see the mess that you made while you were drunk. And so a lot of folks have been drunk in leadership. They've closed their eyes, they've gotten involved. A lot of good folks are persuaded to do wrong, or tempted to do wrong. So there is a lot of violence. Um, and the violence moves some folks. Fear moves people. Greed, especially in my situation, I'm looking at the folks that dealing with leadership is greed. My situation, whether you want to accept it or not, it's a Tyler Perry celebrity, it's government officials. They're trying to do something they really can't do because they're coming up against a big guy. A lot of times the children are being forced to do things, and as parents, we want to still raise them, we want to still teach them. They're maneuvered or propelled to do or thrown over into another way of life, because of jealous folks, because of envious folks, right? And believe me, B, it's like creating a monster, because eventually that person's going to figure out who he is. Because you can't start life all over again, and that's the bad thing about it, especially when you just have one son. I tell my son all the time, my son has always wanted to be open, but you have folks that want to raise your son because they think they're all that with money. And I look at Tyler. Tyler is not a good role model. He's not a good celebrity figure. He's not. That's not something I would even put my child around. Because first of all, they're womanizers. And my son told me the other day, I said, son, where you get that? He said, he got now he has 7 ladies. Wow, okay. This one is black, so that makes him have 2 blacks, right? So I'm going to give him my spiel about these fathers and got to be careful, especially, and that's just what I saw, especially when dealing with Mexicanos and them little Hispanic girls over there. Because their dad will set you up. Because I'm telling you, Mexicans are bad blood when it comes to black folks. Because they both, together, bad blood. You don't mix the Mexican and African American. They know that. That's disaster. Although I've had some get along, but that's disaster. And I told my son, that man look at you being a black, and his daughter still is angel, even though she may be, and I'm not saying she's doing it, but even though she may be going over, opening up her legs and everything else, might be the hottest thing out there. The dad is not going to see his child as being the hottest thing out there. He's going to see some food, that's what they call them, some little food messing my daughter out there. And that ain't cool. Now, they may have a little, on some little kid that's the same skin color, same race. Come on, because you got to understand race plays a lot on it. Especially when our girls, we know they're too young, and they still going out and mess with these little boys. Then they looking at him, he got 2 holes in his ears. He's probably sagging. And he's looking all cute, because my baby is cute, handsome. He's got to a point that his head is up there. And they said they went shopping yesterday, and they got so many clothes. So they've been showered. They've been blessed among measure down there. San Antonio has something going on. Yeah. And I talk about Tyler Perry a lot, and I say this, but when I had a dream about Tyler Perry. I'll tell you about this dream. Tyler Perry had a cemetery in his backyard. When we said there was money, there was so many dead bodies in that well. And so I'm like, wow, Lord, first it was money, then it was dead bodies. What does that mean? Law insurance, insurance policy, what does it mean? They need to check that well, because it has to be some type of law, some type of code, or them must build a well in the backyard anyway. And Tyler been and put them dead bodies there, covered them up, and moved. Him and Oprah both. Yeah, because this is the life of celebrities, what they tell us. But I tell you what, children get out there and get thrown like that, and that's not good. It's not healthy. Yeah, that's what happened to our little young celebrities. They're being thrown. These old big ones trying to ruin things. And that's what I'm talking about in leadership. I am proud to be up here to make a difference, and I am making a difference. And I know when I accept the fact who I am, it may move a little easier for me. I am who I am. I don't walk around with bodyguards, but there are some out there. God is keeping me. He's keeping me in control. But I look at my children, I say, okay, Mama, just let them be and watch the Lord bring them back, you know. There's tides, there's seasons that comes in, they roll in, and you got to let them roll with the season. Yeah. And so I have one good one laying up in here, and I just pray that she stay good. She stays a little quiet. She stays in her own little zone. So hopefully Kiara stays like that. She gets so angry sometimes at her brother and sister. I had to tell her she gets into the mode where she don't say anything. I said, okay, don't do that because, you know, I don't wish death on anybody. And I don't believe I'm going anywhere. I got a God that knows I have to be here for Kiara. I have to actually, yeah, because the other ones are actually just getting used. I had forgotten or looked over the fact that it's been 3 months. They've been out there for 3 months now. Yeah, you know, the city don't feel like they have to pay any kind of lawsuit because he did that. The police officer did that, you know. But, you know, you get to a point where you want to say, okay, Lord, whatever, you know. It is what it is. Something just took my mind away. This song probably I can't turn off in the background. But tomorrow is Kiara's birthday, so we have to figure out something we're going to do up here. Yeah, I need to go and get my kids is one thing I need to do. I want to take a road trip right about now. LA is getting a little, you know, I got a little settled, and I'm thinking, okay, Lord, what's my next step? Where can I go now? Because I am settled here in LA. I mean, I got my little stuff down here, and I don't get much benefits. Yeah, the little $200 they give you, you can just throw that away and just put it in the garbage can, right? Go start somewhere new. It'll probably be like this till Obama get out of position. Because I am being stalked in more ways than one. I even got female stalkers. Ugh. And I guess I am coming into the understanding that I am who I am. I guess it takes a lot of stuff from the TV to show me who I am. And folks are not approaching me the way they would normally approach. I guess that's, I don't know. I'm still learning. I'm a newbie. 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 I'm so rapid. Yeah. CSI, y'all. CSI. That's what I'm starting a CSI show, investigating what's going on off in this building. And why they got me over here on this side. My floor is finna cave in. I'm thinking today I'm gonna get up. I'm hoping it ain't Kiara, but I don't know what's going on. The floor is doing something stinky. I don't know what it's doing. It has water from the shower, and you go in there, you feel like you're gonna fall through. The other day the door got stuck. I don't know if the building's shifting or what, or the floor caving in and it's moving the building. I don't know what's going on off in here. But I do know something is going on. I'm going to go ahead and start, because I'm not compelled to say much more right now. I'm trying to think, you know, my mind, something clipped in my mind, and my thoughts kind of veered off in a different direction. Yeah, but that's my boy, though. All in all, he's very respectful. Thank the Lord for Jeremiah. He tries to be, though. He thinks he's a man of everything. That's probably what the problem is. He's a man of his sister's house. He's a man of this house. I said somebody's name this morning. He always wondered what man. What man? If I say a name that sound like a man, who that? Who that is? Yeah. So we have to resort to a lot of money with them because some of the grades are good, but people try to do everything to set stuff up to make it seem like they're right, you know. And I know it's Tyler Perry picking at my kids. And the rich are sitting back and watching them. And he has Obama, and they're running from Obama. He's a faggot, so he sits there and probably try to pick at my girls. My oldest daughter probably will fight him back. My 22-year-old's not going to say much, and Keanu probably just sitting up there just as cuckoo as heck. And yeah, you wonder when I'm going to be able to touch that B-I-T-C-H. Oh, let me tell y'all this. I have to say this. I have to say this. I have to say this. There's a little joke I heard this morning. I wasn't going to write it on the wall, but yesterday was my promiscuous moment. I don't know if I can have another promiscuous moment, but I woke up this morning, and the Lord is so funny, and that's what I started off telling y'all. The Lord is so funny. I lay here, and I thought about some things. I was watching TV, and it wasn't nice. I was watching the three baby daddies or something like that, and I was looking at the girls. And my mom was on cooking, and the joke came to me, and the Lord's so funny. He's so funny. I'm trying to say, Lord, can I say it? You know, have you ever, and this should have gone with yesterday, y'all, but I'm going to say it today. A person who loves, my daughter's listening, I can't say it. A woman who loves oral so much to where she, okay, I got it mixed up. I messed it up already. Hold on. Take two. She cooks with cum. She makes it herself. She seasons her food with it. Yeah. Oh wow, I thought I said it close. Y'all get it? I tried to do it so my daughter wouldn't understand what I was saying. But it came to me. I was laughing so hard this morning. I tell you, my God is an awesome God. He's not like all the rest of them gods out there. I tell you, and I thank God for his relationship. Although sometimes he makes me mad because he know better. Let me go through this stuff. A lot of stuff are being open, but he said he'll restore the years that the locust and the kickworm. And I think that's one of the points I got out of the